you truly believe, when you truly activate your faith, you'll be amazed at what starts shifting in your life. Every great testimony starts with a struggle. Nobody wants to go through the storm, but without the storm, there's no story to tell. Think about it. Every person you admire, every success story you've ever heard, has one thing in common: adversity. It's the hard times that shape us, the challenges that prepare us for the blessing ahead. But most people don't want the struggle. They just want the success. Let me tell you something. You can't have one without the other. I know this because I've lived it. There was a time in my life when I thought I had hit rock bottom. I had lost everything, had no money, no home, no direction. I spent 3 years living in my car, trying to figure out what went wrong. And you know what? That was part of my testimony. If I had never been in that place, I wouldn't be standing where I am today. The moments you think are breaking you are actually building you. You just don't see it yet. One of the biggest mistakes...
I think most of the times if you're not well prepared, then you'll be under more stress. For me, I always work hard. My coach always says, listen, do the work and you'll be fine. You won't win every race unless you have to lose some to figure out how can I be better, how can I be greater. This is why people fail and you learn and get better in not just sports but in your everyday life. So for me, it was always a learning process. When I started out, it wasn't always winning. It took me a while to really get going and understand what I needed to do to stay on top for years. For me, it's just work and determination and learning from your mistakes.
Why we don't believe that we can do it better? In my mind, I'm always the best.
If you do the right things, you're going to be better than the other person.
You have to believe, you have to be positive to try to change the things. This is why we have to, we're not going to give up. You know, the only give up the guys who is weak mentally. In my mind, I'm always the best. I don't care what people think, what they say. In my mind, not just this year, but always, I'm always the best. I'm always going to say that. Look in the mirror and say, listen, I give everything. And I think all of us, we should do that. Because we're here, we change the page,